Dr. Dimick, can you tell us a little bit about how you think about fitting mentorship in as your schedule has gotten more and more demanding and busy?
Thanks, Dr. Moniz. That's a great question. I think about this a lot as someone who has been department chair now for just a little over a year. My role before this was as a scientific center director, and so I spent a lot of time mentoring across a lot of different levels. So I've had to consolidate that and make it occupy a smaller space in my schedule. So I think the first thing is to make sure you don't take on more mentees than you can actually serve. And so that's something that I try and police really carefully. But to people that I've already committed to, I try and create the time in my schedule for that. And I've done that in a couple of ways. One is just to make sure that they know that it's okay to get to talk to my assistant and get on my schedule, right? That's the first thing. People think that you're really busy. You are really busy, but you have to make them feel empowered that they can occupy that space. And I will tell you right now that these meetings, when they come up my schedule, are my favorite meetings and are something that I really enjoy doing and are like a breath of fresh air during what can be sometimes busy days. So I value them and I appreciate them. And I tell my mentees that I literally tell them, these are like the favorite things on my schedule. Please keep doing this. I think the other thing is I do a lot more group mentorship. So I've started grant writing courses, some of which you participated in. I have an hour a week dedicated to helping people with their K awards and an hour a week dedicated to people working on R1 grants. And people just bring what they have and we go over a piece of their grant. And little by little, it allows me to impact. I can teach and kind of group mentor. So we talk about this section of a grant, for example, and these are the principles of writing, and everybody gets to hear that, even though we're workshopping one person's grant. So I think that is just a kind of a more efficient way for me to teach some of the things I happen to know because of the roles that I've held as a research center director, as a study section chair, et cetera.